Well, good morning everybody. We're at Barbage Junction, just overnight here, had dinner at the Barbage pub, and a relatively busy morning of course, because it's in the middle of the town, but yeah, pretty quiet, which is good. We've got a few locks to get through today. The first is a flight of four locks. We went down them obviously previously, now we're going back up again. I think today total of 9 locks and heading back to Wrenbury, so it shouldn't be too long a day, but it's a bit breezy, a little bit of sun coming out, which is great, but they're forecasting showers, so we'll see how we go with that.
Okay, so got through the Hurlston locks, the minimum amount of hassle. Unfortunately, everything was set against us, as usual. So we're stopping to take on water. We probably got enough, but it's always a good idea. We can both have a nice hot shower tonight, and a good opportunity to stop and make a cup of tea.
It doesn't take us that long, less than half an hour.
Yeah.
On boil kettle. Really?
Yep, so we stopped for water at the top of the locks. We actually needed quite a lot of water. We didn't realise because we'd had a few days of showers. Luckily we don't speak to very many people in between. Only joking. So that gave us time to be able to boil the kettle, to break out a pack of chocky bickies, hobnobs, one of our favourites, and we're now filled with water and on our way. So it had a threaten of rain, so we've put our wet weather tops on, and it's just become very windy, so it's going to be a little bit hard to manoeuvre. We'll see how we go. Needs to keep his sugar up to keep him warm. this is our final mooring spot. Just down in the distance there, you can see our destination. So that's where we came out of. And that's where this little boat is going back at 9 o'clock tomorrow. We've had a real mixture of rain and sun and really strong winds, but it's been a fantastic adventure. And I think both of us are exhausted, but happily exhausted, that's the word, happily exhausted. So we've come here at a very reasonable time. So what we're going to do is we're going to close up everything, and we're actually going to go for a walk into Rembury Mill Township. Have a little look around. It is a Sunday, so we're not expecting things to be open for any length of time. We'll come back, get some stuff organised, and then we'll go back in and try and find ourselves a Sunday roast. Come home, get warm, pack everything away, and deliver this little baby back to its mum at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I hope you've enjoyed our adventure. I know there's big gaps in it where we haven't been filming, but the weather's been so atrocious that there's no way we could have been able to get a camera out, whether it been a still camera or a movie camera. So we apologise for that, but we've tried to give you a pretty good taste of what it would be like being on a narrowboat, on a canal, in the UK, in autumn, and I think we've pretty well covered that. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, well, we are now walking away from our boat for the last evening, and typically the weather is absolutely beautiful. Sorry if it's a little bit bumpy, the ground is really muddy. So got all sorts of shapes and sizes of boats along here. This little one that's just parked in front of us, we moved down so that they could fit in, because otherwise it wasn't enough space. They're actually putting that one up for sale. Probably a little bit small for us, and we're not financially ready for it. But it would be an alternative if we didn't have to commute to work. But, well, like most of us, it's a dream. And dreams may come true one day, but at the moment, no. So, it's a lovely mooring. It's a 48-hour mooring, all the way along the canals. In the books they tell you, but they also give you these signs. There you go. And that tells you exactly what's going on, so people know where to moor, where not to moor. We've got a lift bridge coming up, so they're saying mooring for the bridge only. So if you need to pull in to be able to go in and open that bridge up, then it's ready to go. This is one of the other, we'll have a little sneak in here. This is one of the other boats. By the same company, but it's a little bit bigger. That's the bathroom. So that's bedroom 1. Whereas remember, we've only got one bedroom. There's a hatch in there, so you can open that up in between. You've got wardrobes. Then you've got a second bedroom. So if we had anybody come over and we wanted to go somewhere, this would be the sort of size that we'd probably go for. Not much bigger than what we took, but it just gives that little extra privacy, a little bit of extra space. And gee, they're going to be busy because there's another one ready to go tomorrow as well. That looks basically the same as what we've just been looking at. Yep, one lot of beds there. All your lawn, or your cupboard space, and then a second bed there, and then you've got the same setup at the back. And that's the end of the mooring. See, so now if somebody's coming to use the bridge, they can moor up here on these little bollards, and especially if you're a single boater, you're not going to be able to handle the boat and open the bridge at the same time. So they allow you to be able to, oh no, it's just been opened, what a shame. So this is where our little boat lives. This is where we'll be bringing it back in the morning. ABC have branches all over the country, so you've got backup areas. If something goes wrong, you can ring them up. You don't have to come back to the existing one. And this particular bridge here is an unusual bridge. If we go up the Llangollen into Wales, you actually have to use a key, whereas none of the others we did had, actually no, I lied, we had one that had a key. So basically what you have to do, you get given a key when you first get on the boat, and that key pulls down the gates, sorry about the light, pulls down the gates, which stops the traffic, and then you hold on to the button and the bridge goes up. You do what you have to do, you hold on to the button and the bridge goes down, and then you remove your key. So it's a little easier than winding it, but it's a much heavier bridge. So this is the village of Brenbury, and that's a canal we'd like to go up next, which actually takes us into Wales. So that might be a little short trip for us and somebody else if they don't want to spend a lot of time, or if, like us, we don't have a lot of time. This is one of the pubs there. It's more of a commercial pub, so we've actually found a local pub further down which we're going to go and have dinner. They are serving a traditional roast, Sunday roast, until 5 o'clock. So it is 4:30 at the moment. We went down there earlier for a pint, and we have basically booked ourselves some dinner, and yeah, looking forward to it. We're going for Welsh black beef and Yorkshire pud, cauliflower cheese, red cabbage, baked potatoes, gravy. Oh, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. One thing they do, if you can find a freehold, which this one is called the Cotton Arms, there you go, and it is a freehold, which means it's a free house. So it's not been dominated by a commercial brewery. It's not been told what they have to serve by way of food, how they have to set the place up. They have a chance to be able to be a little bit more individual. So this is a really old pub, and I must admit there is a lot of damp and stuff going on, but because it's a free house, it gives them a chance to be able to do what they want to do and to be able to be their own place. So my husband is waiting for me to come through, and he's going to cook dinner for me tonight. So we will see you later. Okay, so we're inside the Cotton Arms. As I said, it's a very old pub. Absolutely beautiful. It's got the beams on the ceiling. Nice fireplaces. I'll come over here because I don't want to film these guys. They want their privacy. So, oops, sorry about the swift. We've got lovely fireplaces everywhere. Anyway, this is our final, say hi to Australia. So this is our final night, and this is where we're going to be having our final meal. It's lovely.